Hi everyone, and welcome to today's CoreVantage webinar, Living with Type 1 Diabetes, Struggles and Solutions. Whether you've lived with Type 1 diabetes for a few months or a few decades, you know it's not just a condition. It's a lifestyle that impacts every part of your day, from what you eat and when you exercise to how you sleep and how you feel emotionally. What makes this session special? We're not just going to talk about carb counting and insulin ratios today. We're focusing on the real-world challenges of living with Type 1 and, more importantly, real-world solutions. Today's webinar goal is to leave you feeling seen, heard, and equipped with tools and encouragement to keep going, no matter where you are in your diabetes journey. Here's a quick look at what we'll explore together. The everyday struggles of managing Type 1 diabetes, including the physical, mental, and emotional load. How different life stages bring different diabetes challenges, daily tips and coping strategies for work, school, travel, and social situations. Ways to support your emotional and mental health, including burnout, guilt, and isolation. How EHCS and the CoreVantage program can support your whole self, not just your blood sugar. Whether you're here for encouragement, education, or both, we're glad you're here. The day-to-day struggles of Type 1. Living with Type 1 diabetes means constant decision-making. From the moment you wake up, you're making decisions such as, should I eat now or later? Do I need a correction dose? What if I go low while driving or at work? How will this workout affect my levels? Some common daily struggles are unpredictable blood sugars, even when you do everything right. Decision fatigue from hundreds of small but important daily choices. Sleep disruptions from overnight highs, lows, or CGM alarms. Public misunderstandings, hearing, can you eat that? Or did you do this to yourself? These challenges can wear on you over time, and that's why solutions must go beyond numbers. You're not failing. Diabetes is hard. If you felt like giving up, that's not weakness. That's being human. Type 1 diabetes changes as you do. Let's look at how Type 1 diabetes can evolve with life transitions. Childhood and adolescence. Managing diabetes during school, sports, or sleepovers can be tough. Kids often feel different or left out. Parents face the challenge of giving independence while staying involved. Young adulthood. In college or early careers, the structure disappears. You're managing everything solo: insurance, supplies, scheduling meals, adjusting to stress. It can feel like starting over. Parenthood. Managing diabetes while caring for children adds a whole new level of fatigue and complexity. Self-care often gets pushed to the back burner. Middle age and beyond. Hormones, aging, and complications can change your insulin needs. You might also be managing other conditions or dealing with burnout from decades of care. The bottom line, diabetes doesn't stand still, and neither should your care plan. What worked 5 years ago might not work today, and that's okay. Let's talk about managing Type 1 diabetes in the real world, not just in perfect scenarios. When you're at work or school, let HR or teachers know about your condition and what to do in emergencies. Keep low supplies, insulin, and backup CGM sensors at your desk or locker. Schedule breaks to eat or check blood sugar. Don't push through at the cost of your health. When you're traveling, always pack double the supplies: insulin, CGM, test strips, snacks. Keep insulin in a cooler pack, and if flying, carry it on, never check it. Time zone changes. Adjust your basal rates or insulin doses with your care team's help. At a social events, choose meals that work for you and don't apologize for your needs. Explain your device if you're comfortable or don't. It's your choice. Life with diabetes is already hard. Plan ahead to give yourself some breathing room. There's a heavy emotional side to Type 1 diabetes people often don't see. The fear of going low overnight or while driving. The guilt of out-of-range numbers. The frustration of unexplained highs. The isolation of being the only one in your friend group managing a chronic illness. You may feel burned out by the never-ending responsibility. Guilty when your numbers are off, scared of future complications. Alone in a room full of people. Some coping tips you can use are too. Acknowledge how you feel, don't suppress it. Give yourself grace. Perfection is not the goal. Progress is. Try journaling, therapy, mindfulness, and online support groups can help reduce that sense of being alone in it. Technology doesn't replace you, but it can support you. Choose the right fit for your lifestyle, comfort level, and budget. Continuous glucose monitors let you see trends in real time, provide low/high alerts, help reduce the anxiety of the unknown. Insulin pumps or smart pens give more dosing precision and flexibility, make mealtimes and corrections easier, reduce injection fatigue. Apps help track meals, activity, and glucose patterns. Some integrate with CGMs or pumps for real-time insights. Choose what works for you. You don't need the newest device, you need the right fit for your lifestyle, comfort level, and budget. Managing diabetes isn't just about numbers, it's emotional too. That's why CoreVantage is here to support your mental and emotional well-being, not just your supply needs. Personalized support from compassionate dietitians who understand the emotional side of diabetes, not just what's on your plate. Encouragement and accountability to help you stay on track when motivation fades. Refill reminders and care coordination so one less thing is weighing on your mind. Resources tailored to your real life, including stress management, burnout prevention, and self-care strategies. A dedicated team in your corner, helping you feel seen, supported, and never alone in your journey. It's not about being perfect, it's about feeling empowered to take care of yourself one day at a time. Let's review some key takeaways from today's webinar. Living with type 1 diabetes is complex, exhausting, and demanding, but you're doing a hard thing every single day. Struggles are normal. They don't mean you're failing. Use tools, technology, and people around you to ease the load. Give yourself permission to rest, reset, and try again. With the right support, you can live a full, vibrant life with type 1 diabetes. Thank you for spending time with us today. We hope you're walking away feeling more understood, better equipped, and a little less alone. Let's go ahead and jump into your questions. We've gathered a few that came in during the session, and we're ready to dive in. If you prefer to speak with someone directly, please feel free to email your questions to asktheRD@myehcs.com. Our first question is, I've had type 1 for years, but sometimes I still feel overwhelmed. Is that normal? Yes, completely normal. Type 1 diabetes is a 24/7 condition, and even experienced individuals go through periods of burnout or fatigue. The key is recognizing those feelings and giving yourself space to rest and recharge, whether that's through support, tech tools, or talking to your care team. Our next question is, I feel guilty when my numbers are off, even when I'm trying hard. How do I stop blaming myself? Guilt is very common with type 1 diabetes, but it's important to reframe your mindset. Numbers are information, not a grade. Use them as feedback to adjust, not proof that you failed. Be as kind to yourself as you would be to a friend in the same situation. Here's a question about using technology to manage your diabetes. Is it worth switching to a CGM or pump if I'm managing okay with manual methods? If you're managing well and feel confident, that's great. But CGMs and pumps can reduce mental load, provide more consistent insights, and help catch trends before they become problems. It's about making your life easier, not just tighter control. Our last question is one I'm sure many of you want to know. What can I do to make traveling with type 1 diabetes less stressful? Plan ahead and overpack. Bring double the supplies you think you'll need. Use a medical travel bag to keep insulin at the right temperature. And keep snacks and low treatments in your carry-on. It can also help to research nearby pharmacies or clinics just in case. That's all the time we have for questions today. Thanks so much for joining us, and we hope you found the session helpful.